Hello everyone on the interwebs. I wanted to shoot a quick video showing y'all how I DIY'd my quartzite countertops. I couldn't find a single video on YouTube of somebody DIYing quartzite. You can find some stuff on marble, you can find a lot of stuff on quartz because that's an engineered stone. But it didn't find anything on quartzite, so yeah, I went to a Reddit group that was a countertop group. It had a lot of professional fabricators there, countertop fabricators, and I posted the question, I'm planning on DIYing my quartzite, can y'all give me some tips? Well, it was a fiasco, they blew up, every one of them said, you'll never do it, there's no way it can be done, I would never try that even with all my experience. As soon as you lay it horizontal, it's going to crack into a million pieces. As soon as you start cutting into it, it's going to crack all over, blah, blah, blah. They went on and on. So they scared me into not DIYing my own countertops. I took them to a fabber, and I'm very happy with what was done for $1,200. But I had a good piece left over, and I was able to make use of it for a waterfall edge on my countertop. So I figured I'd do the DIY and give it a try. It worked out really well, so to all those guys, suck it. Yeah, it's got a lot of stresses in it, and so what they do is they lay it completely flat on a extremely flat table before they cut it. I've got some carpets underneath it. I was thinking about car tires. Basically something that that the weight could level out on, something with some cushioning properties. So yeah, I've got it on carpet. It went horizontal just fine, and yeah, it's really easy. About the blades, there's a lot of quartzite blades on the market. Finding one to fit your angle grinder, that narrows it down a good bit. And so I went with the Viper Strike quartzite blade. The smallest one they make is a 4.5-inch blade. So that's what I'm using here. It is a wet or dry blade, so you can cut the stone wet or dry. I'm cutting it wet just because, this dust is really bad for your lungs. And keeping the blade fairly cool while you're cutting is going to increase the lifespan of it. So yeah, just try to keep it wet. If I had a second person, it would have been a lot better. They could have really focused it on the blade. But any real proper quartzite blade, and maybe a lot of stone blades too, they have certain RPMs that they like to be run at, and they're advertised. This one, so it was the 4.5-inch for the 4.5-inch angle grinder, and the RPM on the blade matched the RPMs. It was within the range of the RPMs of this angle grinder. So yeah, so it worked out perfect. It was highly recommended online, so I highly recommend the Viper Strike. But yeah, I mean, you just start off kind of slow, make a little groove into it. That's the hardest part, honestly, is getting it started. Once you've got it started, you've got that groove working for you, and you really don't have to focus on keeping it ultra straight. You kind of just go up and down with it and rock it a little bit. The way that the pros do it is, I think most of them will fab quartzite in 2 passes. Maybe some do it in 3. So the point is that you don't want to have any area of the stone having a whole lot of stress at once. You want to put all the stress at the very bottom, at the very end, so that if it does feel like it has to move under that stress and crack, it's cracking a little tiny chip at the bottom and not a big chunk. So you just make as many small, shallow passes as you can so that you're cutting it evenly throughout and along both sides.
6 days in a week I go hungry, 'cause I can't get my favorite dish. I never can wait till it's Friday, 'cause Friday is my day for fish. Fish, 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 Friday is my day for fish. Now some folks want some good help on money, but I have got only one wish. If you want to make me feel happy, I'd be grateful for the plate full of fish, 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 fish. I'd be grateful for the plate full of fish. Now you can give me square cod, mackerel or pike. I don't care what kind it is, 'cause fish is what I like. Now some folks might say that it's awful, but I say it's simply delish. I'm just like a seal in a circus. You may think I'm lazy or daft as a daisy, but I'm simply crazy for fish, 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 fish. I'm simply crazy for fish. You may think I'm lazy, but daft as a daisy, but I'm simply crazy